Yo boys, this is the trade we took. Before I get started, this was just a paper trade, just because I closed down my small account because I used it to buy more crypto. But yeah, and then my funded account, they got shut down for a little bit when they went funding, so they're just like moving all the servers still. So I'm not able to use my funded. I should get my account today or tomorrow. So if I get it tomorrow, I'll probably just trade with my funded. But yeah. So let me get rid of this. That was just paper trade. But basically, I'll just make this quick because it was just like a paper trade. Nothing too serious. Just back testing. But basically, we had this daily fair value gap, and then I scaled down because the point of control was super low. So I scaled down a little bit to find the point of control of this 4-hour fair value gap. So boom, point of control is here. So point of control, basically, you use this fixed range indicator, whatever. Let me see. Yeah, fixed range volume profile. And then you can place it. You just double click it 2 times, and it shows you where the most volume was traded in this fair value gap. And that's where price usually wants to go to. Usually, not all the time. But again, so price, most volume was traded here. So I wanted to sweep in these people. And then we pushed up higher. So basically, I was just looking for a bounce out of here, and then, push up to maybe get these highs or take out equilibrium or this fair value gap, which still hasn't gotten hit, but it probably will end up getting hit. And then basically, I was waiting for this. What was I waiting for? Yeah, one of the confluences. I traded before the closure of this hourly fair value gap, but I was watching this pretty carefully. So we had this hourly fair value gap here. I was hoping for a closure above, and I was definitely going to stay in my position. So we got a closure above, and that's why I stayed in. One of the reasons I stayed in my position. So if we scale down, we had kind of break of structure. So we had these wicks in here, like multiple wicks in here in this area, and then we broke above there. And then once with that break, we created a 5-minute fair value gap that we were wicking out of. So you can see here, boom, 5-minute fair value gap there. We wicked out of this area multiple times. So boom, 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 boom. And then from there, I was basically just looking for a 1-minute fair value gap out of here. So I scaled down to the 1 minute. And we had boom, 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 consolidation. And then we created this inverse fair value gap. You could just count this as a 1 minute fair value gap if you want. So we had this 1 minute fair value gap, bullish fair value gap, and then you can also count this inverse just because it's going straight through 2 fair value gaps. And then just waited for the expansion to move up. So I'm pretty sure I entered off of the first hit. So it was this one. We came into this fair value gap. We wicked out of it pretty quickly. So I entered there. And that was basically the trade. I didn't really have a solid TP. I just had my TP1. Oh my god. I have my TP1 up here, or I have my TP1 up here. Still hasn't gotten hit. Just above at liquidity here. And second TP at equilibrium, just like around here. I'm pretty sure that's equilibrium. I always try to place a little bit below the actual equilibrium. So swing low to swing high. I can fix it a little bit. Yeah, around there, just a little bit below equilibrium. And yeah, basically the trade, simple trade. I wasn't really taking the trade too seriously, because I didn't really have an account, but I probably should. Even when you're back testing, you should, take it seriously, take it as you're actually trading. Because I was just I was just goofing off, scrolling on Instagram reels while market open and just waiting for a setup. Like I wasn't taking it too seriously. But yeah, I mean that was basically the paper trade. And peace, I guess. I probably will trade tomorrow. I'm pretty keen on trading almost this whole week, except maybe for Wednesday, FOMC. I'll see about that. I mean, it's later, super late in the day. But usually with FOMC, market consolidates until that time. Just depends how the market is. Keen on trading Thursday as well. Unemployment claims. I mean, revised consumer sentiment, like that doesn't really affect the market. Sometimes it does, but not usually. And then Friday, definitely no trade. Powell is speaking, you know how that is. But yeah, peace.